Okay, so what you want to do once you've been assigned the role of lip sync artist on the official Glow server, you should have access to this resource channel. As you can see, you have a mouth chart guide to show you which file you should use for the skin tone of that character. And below that, you have mouth charts that you can download if you want, so you know what sound each type of mouth makes. And below that, you have links to each of the audio for each episode, so once you're assigned one, you would download it from there. And in this example, I'm going to use part 2 from episode 1. So I first click mouth chart V1 and I'm going to download all those mouths. That's because the character Cindy Sunday that I'm using has skin tone V1, so I'm going to download all the mouths for this one. And once you have all the mouths downloaded, what you're going to do is download the audio that you were assigned. In this example, I'm going to use episode 1 part 2, so I just click on it, and then once it loads, I go to the 3 buttons at the top and I'll click download to download it. And now that we have all the stuff we need downloaded, install Flip-a-Clip if you don't have it, or an animation app that's similar to that won't watermark the thing. You should have a tutorial if this is the first time using Flip-a-Clip, so you understand how to use it, but as I said before, you don't have to use Flip-a-Clip. So go for the canvas size, we're going to use Instagram 1:1, so it's a square. And for frame rate, the lowest rate you should have is 15, but in this example I'm going to use 20. For your title, name it something you can easily organize. In this example, I'm going to title it Glow the Series E1 Part 2 Cindy, because for each project that you make, it should only be one character's lip sync that you're animating. So even though I have audio for all the characters in this scene, I'm only going to be animating Cindy's mouth movements. Because we're using a square, we can first add in our audio by going to that music button at the bottom, clicking the plus, and clicking the down arrow thing. Then we're going to choose the audio we just downloaded and import it. Once you have the audio imported, you should have a bunch of these frames that aren't actually there yet, but you'll still be able to use it. And just drag it to the top line and close out of the thing by using the down arrow at the top. Now that we have all of those frames, what you're going to want to do is go to the top, go on project settings, and change your background to that image right there, so that you have a base so you know where the mouth should go in the project. And even if you do have the Flip-a-Clip, if you don't have premium Flip-a-Clip and you still have the logo, it shouldn't be covered if you do it right. So on our first layer, we're going to add an image. And make sure, if you see at the top where the 4 arrows are, make sure that every single time when you import an image, you click on it, so that all the images import the same way. And just resize it so that the mouth looks normal and is in the same position every single time that you import a mouth. We're going to do another one by going to the 3 dots at the top, clicking add image, and then we're going to add our next mouth. at the beginning of the project, you should add in every single mouth. Even if you aren't going to use it, add it in so you can make sure that all the mouths are consistent, and every single time you need to copy another mouth, you're going to get it from there. Okay, so now let's say that you finished lip syncing. You're gonna go to project settings and change the background to the skin tone of the character that you just made the lip sync for. Since Cindy Sunday has this skin tone, I'm just gonna zoom into the base and set it as that. And it should look something like this. So once we're done, we're gonna go to the 3 dots at the top, click make movie, and then you're gonna, even if you have premium or not, if you did it right, the watermark shouldn't cover the mouth. And you're just gonna hit make movie and you're done. Here are some examples of what it should look like once it's exported.
Rumors say these fragments might still be hidden to this day.
Olive, that is the dumbest thing I have ever heard you say. How are we supposed to do a project on something like that?
But we have evidence.
Olive, that is the dumbest thing I have ever heard you say. How are we supposed to do a project on something like that?